Hello and welcome. It's Kristen from Life of Crafting, and this is another video. I just did one on the old to new inks I got from delivery, and I show you some of the comparison of those inks to some of the Tim Holtz and Gina K I have. I mentioned I'm trying to transition out of the stamping up world. And what happened was I'm in the middle of doing as many series for this blooming up paper. This was one of them in the paper pack. And what I came to realize is that I don't have like basic things outside of Christmas related stuff to do cards that I can use that aren't Stampin' Up. The problem with Stampin' Up to me is you fall in love with something, you buy it, and then it's out of the catalog. So I don't want to keep making things and using some what I consider to be basic stuff and then have to, tell you it's discontinued from Stampin' Up. So I went to make those cards and I just needed a multi-stamp rose, and I had nothing that was a flower. And I'm like, this is crazy. So I wound up placing an order from Simonson Stamp, and it's like crazy. I'm still taking it out of the box as we started this whole thing. So here's a lot of what I got. I've got inks. I've got more inks. I've got more inks. And I told you I just did another video from Old to New with ink cubes. And then I have this stack of goodies that, I couldn't live without. Yeah, and then I have another delivery coming that I'll be doing another video on because I'm crazy, right? Crazy. So the reason I'll tell you why I was going for stuff, like I said, I started to do, this card sketch. It's just a basic card sketch. And I have everything here. And I just needed like a multi-stamp, like a flower or something, but I needed it in multi-steps because I'm not going to color all that because, like the flowers in this have a lot of different detail. And like I said, all I had is Stampin' Up, and even the one I had from Stampin' Up, I don't know, like somehow I made a card with this years ago, it worked, and now all of a sudden I go to do it and it looks like crap. Well, and besides that, I get out my inks of gray, and I had 4 different gray inks from Stampin' Up, and not one, it must be something in their formula with the grays. Every single one of them was like dry as a bone. So yeah, I bought some gray inks, so I'll go through those. So to start this, I am a diehard fan of Carta. I love Carta, so we will start with this paper pack. This was just released. It's called Summer. It's got a bunch of beautiful stickers with it. And of course, anything Carta I gotta check out. So I loved the sticker sheets. I'll let you see all of the stuff on there. I like that these are a thicker sticker. They're not like that, like thin stuff that you would get like in the sticker aisle at like Hobby Lobby. They are a thicker. Let me not disparage Hobby Lobby. Some of their stickers are very nice, but some of them feel like they came from the dollar store, which you can get some nice stuff at the dollar store. But hey, if you're buying Carta, you're getting quality. I know that. It's very thick paper. I like that the papers are nice and thick. So I like my workspace to be a little cleaner than this. That's what I would like. Yeah, I'll bring this stuff back in a minute. So I'm liking this because there is a combination. So there's that. Adorable strawberries. Actually, they almost look like they could be raspberries, but I think they're supposed to be strawberries. I like the combinations that they give. Loved these. The texture of this paper, oh my god, are phenomenal. So adorable, absolutely adorable patterns. Very watercolorish, meaning they look like they were done with watercolor. Love all the colors, the pinks, the blues, the yellows. Very much like forget-me-nots here. They call it So Sweet tags, but oh, the back has tags. Oh, very adorable. I could see me cutting a few different ones of these. Like, I don't know if I would use like So Sweet, but I could see using a few of these. But I like the back too. I hate when they do that. I love all their patterns. Like, I don't know which ones I would forget. And then this blue, it's like a grayish blue. So cute, just so cute. All those pictures in there. Love this as a neutral to kind of balance out the busyness. See, now they do this to you. I love the lemon. So it's like, which one do I have to use? You know, this is why I wound up with like 2 and 3 paper packs, because I want to use everything. Polka dots. Yeah, there's some cute things on here. This one I could live without. You know, I maybe a few things, but nice that, you know, I'll be using that. Love this little scene. I could see me just cutting that out, but now wait, they're going to put something really fabulous on the back. You watch. Very nice. Very watermelon color. Oh, look what's behind it. Watermelons. Postage. They look like postage stamps. Oh, how cute. Cute, cute, cute. I don't know if that's summer, but the prints on them are summer. And then you gotta use the watermelon. Oh my God. So, you know what? Again, I do these for our business, and I like to do them as thank yous or birthdays, and you know, some of these are really cute. Maybe I'll use them. Watermelon is a definite. Gotta use the watermelon. Love this blue. Oh, I don't know what they put in the back. Oh, this is a very big pattern. So this is going to be a little harder on the making with cards. So this is great that they have that on there. And then I may see if I can cut some of that stuff out of there. So that is the summer collection from Carta. Love it. I tried to get the ephemera for it, and they were sold out. Sad. Sad, sad, sad. So because I was getting that, I knew I needed some stamps that were, you know, fruit themed to go with that. So I bought this honeybee stamps, and this is the freshly picked stamps and dies. So I just wanted something basic. I loved that they gave the solid color background to go with the front, because I told you I don't color very well. Not that I don't color very well, but it's not my choice. It's not my first choice. So these are going to be great. I think that they're going to complement that paper pack very well. You know, the strawberries, there's, you know, there's a lot of things in there. There's no pears or anything, but hey, you know what? It'll work. People love their fruit in the summer, so it'll work. You'll see. So that's from Honeybee. That's the stamps and the dies. I have been in love with Honeybee stamps since I've been introduced to them. They're just very versatile and cute. Cute, cute, cute. Before I get into the other, I will say I did buy this from Honeybee Stamps as well, because I love to do cards with baking themes on it. And, you know, I have ones with aprons and things like that that I did for Christmas. And I thought these things were really cute. I whipped this up just for you, mixing up a batch of thanks. I mean, these just, you bake me happy. You bake the world a better place. Our love is, our friendship, my favorite recipe. Great if you wanted to do like, I used to go to the office. I mean, I know we've been home from COVID, but I used to go to the office and take baked goods, and people would say to me like, oh, what is this? Oh, can I have your recipe? This would be cute if you're going somewhere and you just want to take a couple of your recipes and just say, here. The stamp set is called You Bake Me Happy. I'm just noticing down here. Happiness is homemade. This card is seasoned with love. How cute is that? Happy Cake Day. You make life so sweet. Life is what you bake it. Your friendship is your life. Your love is. Mom, a real treat, and no one measures up to you. Love that one. I don't know what you would do with our love is, our friendship is. Maybe my favorite recipe goes with that. Our love is my favorite recipe. Our friendship is my favorite love. Yeah, that's a little... Our love is a real treat. Your friendship is a real treat. Mom, a real treat. I don't know. Make that what you want of it. You can see I probably won't be using that one. So then I got these from Paper Rose. The Whimsy Bird set just came out, and I thought it was really cute. And I do have a bird that was like a cardinal that I got as a freebie from Tim Holtz. But, you know, I needed something that wasn't really like a cardinal that could be used like different types of birds, as you'll see in this paper pack. So I did get this. This is the Little Bird Builder 2, and this is the Little Bird Builder 1. So we shall do some stuff with that and see how cute they came out. I liked the simplicity of them. So this paper pack is a 5 when I typically make a 2 cards, and this is a doesn't say it, I believe it's a 6x8. It is a 5 3/4-ish by 8 1/4. So make of that what you will. This paper pad is a little surprising to me. There's like a lot of like finish to the paper. They are only one-sided. This is probably one of my first Paper Rose paper packs. It is made in Australia, which is probably part of the reason that they're a little bit different in their sizing, because I think they probably go by centimeters versus inches. You do get 24 sheets, it says, and like I said, they are one-sided. So I love the little birdies. How cute are they? Love these as some like coordinating things to use in the background. I guess this is supposed to be like feathers on their chest, maybe, like how they have those, like, must look like scales. And then there's like these fern looking papers in a green and a pink. And then I kind of mixed it in with like a darker pink with little hearts in there. That's kind of cute. This one's nice. They give you some cut aparts and coordinating colors. I do like that. And then you can use a strip. This almost gives you like a card front. That's kind of cute. This one I'm going to be a little challenged with because this is like really dark. And it's like a really dark navy and a lighter brown. Butterflies. How easy can butterflies be, right? Oh, really cute. All these like woodland blues. They're not like really blue jays. I don't know what they're supposed to be. Maybe they got different birds over there. I'm rolling my eyes over here, just saying. And then that's really nice. It's a real good mix of all the different patterns of the leaves and stuff. And then you start over again. So you get 2 of everything. Really cute, cute patterns. I've seen you got a couple inspirational thoughts on this. So like I said, I was thinking to do this and I just wanted some basic birds. So that's what they were going with. And then I realized, because like I said, there was a butterfly in there and I was trying to do that other one, this one from Stampin' Up! I'm trying to use up. And I thought I could do a butterfly, but I don't really have butterflies other than the ones that came in some of the Stampin' Up! I mean, Stampin' Up! Comes out with a new butterfly every year, and I'll be honest, I have not bought the butterflies because they're just too many butterflies. So now I'm going to retire any and all Stampin' Up! Butterflies. I got this one stamp and die set from Gina K. It is my first, that I can recall, experience of buying Gina K. And I have to say, it's a much bigger stamp set. I'm used to getting stamp sets that are probably like this big in size here. So I probably got another 2 or 3 stamps than I would have typically gotten. I love the butterflies and how she's got them in like every kind of position, like side, you know, side view, a flying view, like from the top view. She's got a few sentiments in there: lifting you up, soar, let go, thinking of you, hello, friends. So I probably really would only do the thinking of you and hello. I'm not a big person that sends cards. This is called Beautiful Butterfly Stamp Set. So I have to say I'm kind of impressed. I haven't used them yet, but the coordinating dies, this was very impressive to me. I like the these are Beautiful Butterflies die set, so there's not like any like difference of names. wow. She gives you a nice cardboard backer on this magnet sheet. It is very heavy. Like, these are something I don't have to worry. Like, these are going to come off. Like, they're really attached on there. So I have to say I'm really impressed with the presentation. Being in the e-commerce world, I understand the presentation part of what you buy is very important. The first impression is definitely a very important factor. And having to say that, in doing these, I realized, you know, I have a lot of gaps in my stamping world, which, you know, I think I have so much here, but then I still have these gaps. So I was needing stuff for sentiments and all, and I bought these at Hobby Lobby. So here is, you know, like the Gina K stuff. Then I bought these Momenta ones. I actually, like, I was kind of thinking this was a nice one, and I'll be honest, I was using these, and I was doing a sentiment on a card that I'll be presenting at some later point. And the difference between the gradients of this were so... they were very off. Like, there was no way, like, I could use this. I tried to use the smallest one for the sentiment and the one behind it as a backer. It was horrible. I wound up finding a compromise to make these work, and I am going to keep them. But I'll be honest, I probably wouldn't have bought them, there being much more. I'm looking under here. They, like, show them stacked up, and there was no way I could get them centered to even look right. It was just very off. I will show you at the time I do when I show you the card I made with it, I'll show you how off. I mean, they make it look like they fit so well, but they really just did not. So I will keep them because I did find a way to make that work. And then I did buy this one because I thought this would be really good. I'm doing some Forever Greenery stuff and some paper I have of Stampin' Up. And I thought this would be a really good one to do in gold foil to go behind it. I'm kind of hesitant now because of having used this one. I don't know this brand. I don't even know if it's really a brand or just something made for the Hobby Lobby Michaels world. So like I said, presentation definitely makes a difference. They seemed very thin. I actually had to sit in the aisle and compare this to the Sizzix to see if they were going to be too thin and starting to warp, but they didn't warp, I will say that. So when I use those, we'll see how much I like those. And then, as I mentioned, I don't know if I mentioned in this video or the other video, was that I went to do a stamp set I had of Stampin' Ups that I used in the past to do like a layering up effect for a flower, and the first step is an outline in gray, and every single stamp pad I had of Stampin' Ups was dry. I have had some of them for maybe about a year, and I'm shocked. Like, they were just dry as a bone. So they're all in putting them in a craft sale, and if somebody wants them, they're gonna, you know, be able to get them if they want them. So I'm trying the Simon Says stamp. They have fog, which I hear so much about. There is smoke that I figured would be kind of a medium gray, and I have slate that I got as a dark gray. So I'm curious to see how these measure up in the world of you know, what I have from Tim Holtz. I do have a lot of oxide inks from Tim Holtz, so I really was kind of wanting to try other people because, you know, I lived in the world of Stampin' Up for so long. Like, what was I missing? So I'm trying out some different ones. I just took the lid off of this, and it's really purple. So we shall see. This is what used to be like a linen kind of stamp pad that Stampin' Up had that they got away from. Very juicy. Very impressed with that. I had a brand new stamp pad I opened up with Stampin' Ups this weekend. I stamped with it about a half a dozen times, and then it needed to be re-inked. I was not impressed, let me tell you. This, you can definitely see how much ink is still in there. Love the impression I got with that. This is their slate, and I'm gonna put this in a book. I just explained in my old to new video that I'm doing the book like Jennifer McGuire had. She did it. She had things that you could print out, but I'm going to be honest, they were so outdated that I'm kind of just making my own. I did print this off of the Tim Holtz site, and I'll look at how these compare. I really don't see that he has very many grays, so there's really not a whole lot to compare. I will have to put some name tags on it. This is what I have from Gina K. Did not get much in the world of gray. And then this was what I just got in from Old to New. So I'm going to start a section for Simon Says stamps. I don't really have a lot, but I liked the gray. So let's wipe this off. And I had one here that was a scrap. It's dry, so that was the slate. Then we have smoke. Definitely a black presentation to the surface. Very nice color, very medium in its grayness. I know that sounds kind of weird, but you know, when you get some of these grays, sometimes they have blues. Sorry for all the just know I have a couple other colors I wanted to get out my drawer, because I did have a few that I bought of his. So if I'm going to do mine, I might as well do them all. So that is the smoke. Very much liking that. I will look at how it compares to anything of Tim Holtz, but like I said, I don't see that he has very much in the gray world. And then fog. I lived with Smoky Slate from Stampin' Up. Like, lived. That was a great color to me, and I could not believe that was the one I just barely bought even a year ago. I would use it, but should not have been as dry as it was, I'm going to just tell you. So I'm hoping that the fog is in there. It has a lot of yellow to the surface. Kind of surprising. I'm liking fog. It may be my new favorite over the Stampin' Up! Smoky Slate. It seems like it's taking a long time. It's got some pink in there, but I'm wondering if my stamp has some residue left over from some of the other. Let me see. I'm going to try it again. I'm wondering, I just want to make sure, because it seems like it's not, it seems like it's got like some pink around the edges of it, which is kind of surprising. I wish I had my stamp cleaner down here. Let's try this again. And it's doing the same thing. Like I said, if you look like in here, there's a lot of pink to that. Am I getting this in the camera? The edges have some pink in it. I like the color. I'm just scratching my head. Why? So out of the three, out of the fog, I really liked the slate. Let me put these away so I can get them. Keep things clean. I'm very much about trying to keep things clean. The hickory smoke I liked, but again, these are the oxides, so you know, you gotta kind of know that you're gonna get that little bit more of a chalkier finish. Smoke and hickory smoke could be kind of close. Obviously not fog at all. They're just not in the same color family. So really, so far my grays are going to just be in the world of Simon Says. So then, having gotten this pack of paper from summer, I really wanted some yellows. The world of Stampin' Up! Is either, you know, Crushed Curry or Daffodil Delight. Like, that's all they really have for yellows. That's it. I'm looking, I have them right in front of me, and I've got some really, really discontinued colors that I've kept. But yeah, you're living in the world of Crushed Curry or Daffodil Delight, and that's it. And I'd like to broaden my yellows. Sorry. I want to have more yellow in my life. So I bought a sampling of colors that looked online to me to be in the yellow families, but were not the same hues. So having said that, I bought these 2 Gina K's and these 2 Simon Says stamps. So I bought like a lighter and a darker. So I bought a Gina K Lemon Drop. I'm expecting that to be pretty vibrant. And then I got the Wild Dandelion, and I really thought this would be nice because I like doing daisies and stuff. And then I got Golden Locks and Duckling. Again, I was looking for something a little bit not yellow, not like, you know, sunshine bright like yellow. So this is Lemon Drop. So let's see how Lemon Drop is going to do. Just make sure my stamp is clean. And I picked this stamp because I really wanted something heavy that was going to pick up the ink and really give me a heavy saturation. I didn't want anything too wide open. Really not what I was expecting. More grays, I think, than maybe a little bit more green than I was expecting too. We'll let it sit. Definitely, not that I'm opposed to it. It's just not the lemon color I was like looking for. That is more of like a star fruit. If we're gonna talk fruits here, that's what I would say. So now let's go with Wild Dandelion. And then I'll see if they compare to anything and what I have. Someday I'll do one for the Stampin' Up! Colors too, but I haven't really made, I think part of the problem is I haven't really made up my mind with Stampin' Up! Colors if I keep that I want to keep. I have plans that I will not totally phase out Stampin' Up!, but I want to keep just the most popular colors that tend to turn up in their papers and leave it at that. And I haven't really gotten through that phase of it yet. So this is that Wild Dandelion. Very vibrant, lots of orange in there. Wow. You know, the cover does kind of say it. So I guess, you know, I'd have to say they were probably one of the ones that I have to agree that their colors on the fronts representative of what's inside for the inks. So let's mark this up. So that's them. And I'm gonna put them. I need to come out with an alternative stamp storage solution than what I've been using for the Stampin' Up! Because I don't want to keep using Stampin' Storage stuff for them. That's another conversation. So this is Golden Locks, not Goldilocks like the story. Golden Locks. Very pink on the surface from what I'm seeing. Lots of pink. Huh. Here comes my stamp off the stamp pad. Alright, so let's see. Golden Locks is... Ooh, very mustardy. What's that mustard? That golden, G-U-L-D-E. Very looks like that. Yeah, I definitely got a different grouping of colors. Not what I was going for. I'll have to say, maybe I will do the two yellows, because I may be going back to Daffodil Delight for that pad, even though I wasn't. This one again, a lot of pink in there. A lot of pink. Just saying. Oh my. This is the duckling color. This one I was looking to use for the centers of my daisy and more so. Do like it for that purpose. It's definitely a mix between a yellow and an orange. It does really kind of fit in between. That's a little yeah, like I said, I don't think I would use it for those. Let me see if she has a Daffodil Delight, or she does have a crushed curry, so I will stamp that while I have it. And she does have a Daffodil Delight, so why don't we do those? As I hit my eyeglasses on this pull. So this is another reason why I'm like, I need to just redo what I'm doing, because this is crazy. All right, yeah, the reach is short. I'm short, very short. So Daffodil Delight is probably, these are, because they're the only yellows really in their stamps. I'll be honest, I haven't seen the last Stampin' Up! New colors, so, you know, maybe there's a yellow in there. I heard they had 2 more greens, so who knows. That is the Daffodil Delight. That is their braider yellow. I don't like that they also don't have a very pale. They've never had pale colors to me, and they definitely do not have a pale yellow. I guess I could stamp off, but I'd probably have to stamp off several times to get anything with them to go. So if I was going to do lemons, I probably would actually use the Wild Dandelion, Gina K. And see what's coming. And this is the crushed curry. Baby girl has to calm down. So that is the yellows. Crushed curry is very dark looking in this world. I'm surprised. So yes, for my lemons, I think the Wild Dandelion is it. Lemon Drop is very light and green. So those are my yellows. And then the last colors I got in, and I will put them in my book in a minute. I got these in before, but I never made anything with them. Was this Barely Blue, the Soft Navy, and the Crunchy Leaf from Lawn Fawn. Again, I'm trying to venture out and try some different brands. Curious to try this Barely Blue because, again, Stampin' Up! Has never offered very light colors. And this is supposed to be like one of the lightest out there. So let's see. Very gray. I'm going to try that again because I don't see any blue in that at all. And this cat is going to get her butt smacked. Molly. She's over here clawing at my carpet. I don't really have a ton of carpet. No, that's kind of it. And that is Barely Blue. Ooh. I don't know that the front really represents what it is very well. They're very gray, in my opinion. Then I have a soft navy, and I've heard some very complimentary things. Well, there's still some yellow I must have picked up. And there's the soft navy had a lot of nice things people said. A lot of purple. Lots of purple. Ooh, okay. Like I said, that is that was a very nice color. Like I said, that was given rave reviews online, and I'll see how they measure up with some of these others, but let's see. Let me put these back in here. Crushed curry, Daffodil Delight can go in here. Barely Blue Soft Navy, definitely. I don't think there's Speckled Egg. Maybe would be a better blue than Barely Blue. Definitely nothing of Tim Holtz that even comes close to any of that. Gina K, I really have not ventured into her blues. And the Ulta New blues that I got were much more vibrant in color. I do like the Iceberg Blue, probably for the lightest blue I have yet. But I will tell you, I do like this soft navy. I can see me using that for sentiments that I want to do in a blue. Definitely saying. So I'm going to put them in my book. And then the last thing I have is this Lawn Fawn in, ooh, see, now I'm making a mistake. These are Simon Says stamps. Yeah. And these are Gina K. And I do want to get these into some semblance of rainbow color. So then Lawn Fawn is this Crunchy Leaf. I was looking for something in a brown family that was kind of like a cinnamon color, and this one looked to fit that. Something I could do my like gingerbread men with and stuff. I didn't want like anything like real like brown. I wanted it a little reddish in tint. Like I said, I have a lot of gingerbread stuff I wanted to do. Just trying to make sure my stamp is really dry and not bringing in colors from other stamp pads. I wanted to get a true color. So let's see. Oh, I don't know. I've been a baked brown sugar fan of the Stampin' Up! World. That's what I've used, and that has been a discontinued color for a long time. That was one of the first colors that were an in color, as they call it, when I started with them. And thank God that stamp pad has not gone dry on me, but no, I don't see this being to give you a representative of baked brown sugar. This is, because again, you know, sooner or later I'm going to have to get myself my Stampin' Up! Ones eliminated and down, and I don't see me getting rid of baked brown sugar. Baked brown sugar is a very gingerbready color, so that gives you what I'm looking for. And again, I'm trying to do it in a non-Stampin' Up! World, and I have not found a replacement for that. So if you have anything that you know of as a replacement for that color, I want to hear about it. I want to know. Leave some comment below if you know of a brown color. So looking at the world of Tim Holtz, because everybody seems to own Tim Holtz. You know, I guess Gathered Twigs. Oh, wait, maybe I answered my own question. Gathered Twigs is pretty close. Again, I don't know how that's going to look in his distressed inks. I don't have it. Maybe Vintage Photo wouldn't be too bad. You know what? Maybe I answered my own question. Vintage Photo doesn't look too bad. Crunchy Leaf has some really gray undertones to it. Yeah, I really can't give you another color that I would say. Not that it's a bad color. I can see me doing some stuff with it, but it is definitely a color of its own. So that's what I have for you today. I hope you liked my whole video. It's a little bit long, I know. I will have another one coming up when I get my next shipment, which should be my third shipment this week. I think my husband's going to wonder where in the world I'm getting all the money to pay for this stuff. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully the business just keeps going. Anyway, thank you for tuning in. Have a nice afternoon.